This video is about alfalfa. It's a great herb and a powerhouse superfood. You can consume alfalfa in a lot of different ways, and I'll go over that in this video. Alfalfa has more mineral content than any other food on the planet. One of the reasons is because although our topsoil in recent years has been really eroded and it's depleted of minerals, alfalfa roots can go up to 130 feet into the ground. So they can go way into the ground where all the minerals are just fine, and it can just take those minerals up into the root and put it into the plant, and we get the benefit of consuming all of it. These minerals are in the balanced form, which means that it's ideal for digestion. Alfalfa is known as the father of all foods, and that is just because it's so healthy and nutritious for us. You can consume alfalfa in a variety of different ways that I'll go over. Often we consume just the leaf, but sometimes the roots and the seeds are consumed as well. And alfalfa sprouts are another really great way to add those to your diet. I would recommend getting organic alfalfa sprouts and definitely wash them thoroughly and eat them while they're fresh. This is Barbara Taffy. Welcome to the Alternative Health and Beauty channel, where being healthy is beautiful. If you're new to this channel, thanks for coming, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. You'll be alerted to a lot new videos that come out, and you would really help to support my channel. The forms that alfalfa comes in, I'm going to go over in this video, and then I'm going to go over all of the nutritious benefits that alfalfa offers you, what it can do for you, and then finally some cautions that I would learn about before even taking this as a supplement or even in your food. The alfalfa comes in a variety of ways. The way I prefer, this is a supplement that I take. I'm not sponsored or selling it. It's Bernard Jenson's alfalfa, and this brand is not easy to get. It's been around a long time. If you can find it online, I suggest you get it, and there's a lot of other good brands out there as well. You can take them in pill or tablet form, a liquid extract. You can drink alfalfa juice, consume the sprouts, and you can also make an alfalfa root tea, and I've heard that that's pretty good. The important thing about getting an alfalfa herb supplement is that you get it from a trusted source. These sources, like this is a great brand, preferably something organic, but you want to look at the contents of the ingredients. It should be mainly alfalfa without a lot of fillers or anything else in it. And I'll try to show you what it looks like without making a mess. If you can see, they're a bright green color. And if they're a lot lighter or they're not green, that means that there's too many things added to the tablet. So they're full of chlorophyll, and they should be a bright green. I would also pay attention to not getting this alfalfa from an individual, supplier or somebody that makes their own. Alfalfa is fed to humans, of course, but it's also fed to animals and used as a fertilizer. And I just heard one story, but it makes me very cautious that there were some heavy metals found in the alfalfa root that people had taken from the horse feed. So it's not good for horses. It's definitely not for us, but I would get a trusted manufactured brand. I'm going to go over, as I mentioned, a lot of the nutrition for alfalfa, and also some of the supplements that's really good. I hope that you can read this a little bit, but I'm going to go over the details for you. So alfalfa is very high in chlorophyll. It's great for your digestive system. It has a lot of digestive enzymes. It contains a lot of minerals, but some of the ones I wanted to point out are calcium, magnesium, potassium, phosphorus, silicon, and zinc. Alfalfa has a lot of amino acids, so it's a good source of food for vegetarians. It has almost all of the vitamins that we've discovered as people are in the line of science and health. However, I would like to mention that there's a high concentration of the B vitamins and also vitamin K, which is not available in a lot of foods. So you don't have a lot of variety to pick from, but alfalfa is definitely one of them. Alfalfa has so many health benefits, and I'm going to touch on some of the more common ones. If I missed anything or I didn't elaborate enough on it, please go ahead and mention that in the comments section, because I'd love to hear your thoughts or anything else about what I've missed. Alfalfa is more commonly, I believe, in the Western cultures used to treat arthritis, also gout. And one of the ways this works is because alfalfa helps cleanse your body of uric acid, which I believe is what causes most of the pain. So it's really good to flush out the uric acid in your body. There have been a lot of studies that have shown conclusively that alfalfa reduces the bad cholesterol in your body, and it also reduces your high blood pressure, not significantly, but enough that it's of benefit to you. The kidneys and your bladder are so benefit from alfalfa. They're great for diabetes. If you have a UTI or a bladder infection, it can help heal that. It cleanses your bladder, your kidneys, and also it acts as a diuretic, which is great for your kidneys. Also, if you've maybe eaten too much salt and you want to get rid of some of the swelling. And there have been some studies that show that alfalfa does have some promise in breaking up kidney stones. So that would be great if it works that way. Your thyroid and pituitary and other glands are positively affected from alfalfa, and if you have concern about those at all, I definitely would recommend them. Your pituitary gland is known for your growth, and it's really important that that's functioning optimally. It also cleanses your blood, and there are a lot of different blood disorders. The one that I'm most familiar with is anemia, and it's excellent for people with anemia. It cleanses the blood, and it does have a small amount of iron content from a vegetarian source, which is really helpful. Your digestion and your intestines are so benefit from this magical herb, really. I mean, it's just a superfood, and alfalfa is just a powerhouse in my opinion. It can help with ulcers, any gastric problems, bloating, stomach pain. It's just overall good for your digestive system. Your immune system is given an overall boost from alfalfa, so it's really something good as a preventative to take just to keep your body in optimal health. Alfalfa also helps fight infection. It is an anti-fungal and anti-inflammatory, so it's great for, as I mentioned, arthritis and any other diseases that are partially caused by inflammation. It alkalizes and detoxifies your body. In the Western world, and I've made a video about this, almost all of us have too acidic of a body, and we really want to get that pH level to the middle, and we need to add a lot more alkalizing food or supplements to get there. And our body gets so much toxins in it from junk food, from medications, pollution. Here in Southern California, we've been having a lot of fires recently, and it's just so toxic for your system. So alfalfa will detox your body, and it has a chelating effect. It increases your energy. It's good for athletes and endurance. There are some skin problems that are improved while taking alfalfa consistently, particularly eczema. It's shown to have some promise for hair growth. So Alfalfa is a great herb. I'm not going to say that it's a miracle for growing in, balding or thinning hair, but it does show some promise, and I think that you would at least get some minimal results from it. You can take alfalfa on a daily basis. I mean, it's not something that you're ever going to have to wean off or take a break from. It's a food. Even though we turn it into an herb or a supplement form, it's just a very healthy food, and you can take the supplement or you can consume organic alfalfa sprouts on a daily basis. The cautions that I want to give you, for one, if you're pregnant, I just wouldn't take any supplements unless there's been a lot of testing, and in fact your doctor can tell you that it's okay for you to take during your pregnancy. And there are some exceptions to this, but basically if you have lupus, I would avoid alfalfa altogether. It can have some really negative effects, and I would avoid it. In a very small percentage of people that take alfalfa for their gout, they can have an allergic reaction, and you would notice some of the typical signs of an allergic reaction, such as rashes or maybe shortness of breath. I've heard that it's all very mild, but if you do take it and you have gout and you get any of those symptoms, it's just not going to work for you. I've not heard of anybody that doesn't have gout having any kind of reaction to alfalfa. They have used alfalfa in northern Africa, in China, in India for hundreds and thousands of years, and it's a good staple in the Ayurvedic medicine. Please feel free to ask me any questions or make any comments below. Thank you for subscribing and supporting my channel, and please share this with anyone that you think might benefit from learning more about alfalfa. Thanks.